Hi, welcome to Green TV, the show that focuses on independent Green Party and Green Party candidates and positive eco jobs for the economy solutions, solar jobs, wind jobs, geothermal jobs, rail jobs. Thank you for joining us. With me on the show today is Cora Foley and Brooklyn Kinlay. The independent Green Party can be followed on www.votejoinrun.us. That's the webpage, or check out the Independent Green Party's YouTube channel. Independent Greens, you can watch over 1,000 Independent Green Party videos on the YouTube channel.
I'm Gail Parker, Independent Green on the ballot for District 43. We need more trains and less traffic and dedicated passenger track to Manassas and Fredericksburg.
That's Gail Farrell Parker, the Independent Green Party. Gail Farrell Parker is a retired Air Force officer and state vice chair of the Independent Green Party of Virginia. Gail Farrell Parker leads a slate of Independent Green Party candidates for local and state offices this year.
Well, hello, Joe Odo, Independent Green Party of Virginia. We need more candidates, less apathy, more trains, less traffic. Join us. Great year for running for office. Joe Odo, Independent Green.
That's Independent Green Party State Chairman Joe Odo. Joe is an Independent Green Party candidate for State Senate from Charlottesville. Independent Green Party State Chairman Odo is a husband, father, and successful green businessman.
Hi, I'm Jim Leslie, Independent Green. We need high-speed rail in Virginia. I'm Jim Leslie, Independent Green.
Retired Marine Colonel Jim Leslie, Independent Green Party candidate for House of Delegates in Annandale, the 38th District. Colonel Jim Leslie of the Independent Green Party is the only Native American Indian on the ballot for House of Delegates in Virginia. Colonel Jim Leslie served as a pilot in Vietnam. The Independent Green Party leader Leslie personifies green family values. Jim is a husband, a father, a grandfather, a successful green businessman, and real estate broker.
Thank you, Cora Foley. Cora Foley is the Independent Green Party candidate for Springfield District Supervisor, Fairfax County Board of Supervisors. Cora Foley, Independent Green Party, is the first Filipino-American candidate for Springfield District Supervisor. The Independent Green Party's Cora Foley is a respected community leader and author of 7 books. Most of those books by Cora Foley focus on Fairfax County. Cora Foley of the Independent Green Party is a wife, a mother, and a grandmother. Cora Foley's husband is also retired after decades of civil service as a federal employee.
I'm Terry Modulin, Independent Green Party of Virginia. We all want a strong future for Virginia. Well, that starts with a cleaner environment. It starts with jobs for our community from sources like solar, geothermal, and wind energy. And it builds a stronger America independent of the fossil fuels that are imported from abroad. I'm Terry Modulin, Independent Green Party of Virginia.
That was Terry Modulin, Independent Green Party candidate for State Senate 35th District. It includes Annandale, Falls Church, North Springfield. The Independent Green Party's Terry Modulin is a Vietnam veteran. Terry Modulin's Independent Green Party is a graduate of Georgetown University. Terry Modulin is perhaps best known as the man who defeated former President Bill Clinton for Student Council President at Georgetown University.
Morning, I'm Kerry Campbell, your independent candidate for Braddock District Board of Supervisors. I'm calling on both of the other candidates to join in a debate in fact, a debate in every precinct in Braddock District about who will be the next supervisor. I advocate for more trains and less traffic. We need to cut dependence on foreign oil. We need to grow the economy in Braddock District and Fairfax County. We need to make our communities safer and more secure. We need to keep our schools strong. We need to talk about that with every precinct, every community in Braddock District. So let's debate. I call on the other two candidates of the two larger parties to debate with me, Kerry Campbell, the independent. I'm Kerry Campbell. I ask for your vote.
That's Kerry Campbell, is an independent candidate in a nonpartisan race for Braddock District Supervisor. Fairfax County Board of Supervisors. The Independent Green Party endorses Kerry Campbell for Braddock District Supervisor. Kerry Campbell is a U.S. Air Force veteran and accountant. The Independent Green Party endorses Kerry Campbell, is a member of the North Springfield Civic Association and PTA. In prior years, Kerry Campbell was elected from North Springfield to serve on the Braddock District Council and Fairfax Federation of Civic Association. Kerry Campbell served for nearly a decade as co-chair of the Transportation and Budget Committees on the Fairfax Federation of Civic Associations. Kerry Campbell co-founded the Independent Green Party of Virginia over 15 years ago. The Independent Green Party is Virginia's most active, on-ballot third party in the Commonwealth in a century.
One of the principles of our Independent Green Party is more trains, less traffic, and I add on to that more trains, more walkways, more overpasses, more bicycle paths. And I definitely believe we should spend a heck of a lot more on the train. Now, I mentioned before, we need to expedite that rail out here to Reston. We need to get train rail down to Fort Belvoir at Mark Center. We can extend that Columbia Pike trolley and go out to the Mark Center and make rail out to there. There's an example of the Department of the Chinese are spending over $200 billion. I think that's the right number. $2 billion, or is it $2 trillion? It's a massive number, and we're spending a couple of it. And we've got to get the money behind it, and that's jobs also. It's great jobs, and also, like I say, it's not just mainly rail, high-speed rail between all the cities, light rail, high-speed rail from here to Richmond, and we can do this. Thank you.
That's retired Navy Captain Ron Fisher, Independent Green Party candidate for House of Delegates in Arlington, the 49th District. The Independent Green Party's Ron Fisher is an honors graduate of the U.S. Navy Academy. Captain Ron Fisher served in Admiral Hyman Rickover's nuclear navy. Ron Fisher's Independent Green Party leader hails from Bemis, Tennessee. Another example of Green Party family values, Captain Fisher is a husband, father, and grandfather.
I'm Kerry Campbell. This is your Green Party Minute. ¿Cómo se llama?
Marissa Whizzer.
A candidate para?
Sully District Board of Supervisors.
¿Por qué?
Porque necesitamos más trenes, menos tráfico, necesitamos depender menos del petróleo extranjero, necesitamos más trabajos y necesitamos personas que participen más como candidatos en las elecciones.
Education.
Tengo un bachillerato en arte de Marymount University y trabajo como diseñadora de interiores y profesora de arte.
And family.
Tengo 3 hijos a quienes quiero con toda mi alma.
Marissa, thank you. I'm Kerry Campbell. This was your Green Party Minute.
Gracias.
Marissa Whizzer is an independent Green Party candidate. Marissa is the first Peruvian-American candidate for Fairfax County local office. Marissa Whizzer is a mother of 3. The independent Green Party candidate's 3 children graduated from Fairfax County Public Schools. Marissa, Carrie, Gail Farrell, Joe, Ron, Terry, and I are all independent Green Party endorsees or nominees in Fairfax County. Fairfax County is Virginia's largest jurisdiction. Fairfax County has a population of 1,100,000. It is about 1/7 of Virginia's total population.
Andrew Thacker.
As a teacher at William Byrd High School, I have always tried to instill a sense of community in my students. This afternoon it's my privilege to introduce a special young man and a former student of mine that needs your support. He is very active at William Byrd High School. He has been in the junior ROTC program. He's been in the marching band. He has served within the community. He's served on several political campaigns already. He's employed here in the community. And he's a young man full of fresh ideas and bold solutions for the town of Benton. And he is Aaron Lyles.
Yes. I announce to you today that I will be a candidate for Benton Town Council in the upcoming May 4th election. During my high school years, I have been an active member of the band, forensics team, and am currently a fourth-year cadet in the Air Force Junior ROTC, where I serve as Group First Sergeant. Young people across the country are making a difference. I feel that our current council, with all due respect, has grown a little bit complacent. They've kind of gone with the going along to get along kind of crowd. And to me, I think it's wrong. And not only is it wrong, it's dead wrong. We cannot afford to dismiss the next generation.
That's Aaron Lyles, Independent Green Party State Chairman of the Young Independent Greens and a candidate for Badacourt County School Board near Roanoke. That is the Appalachian Mountaineer region of Virginia. The Independent Green Party leader, Aaron Lyles, is 22 years old, a husband, and a father. Aaron Lyles has been active in the Independent Green Party since he was 14 years old. Aaron joined the Gail for Rail, Parker's Independent Green Party campaign for U.S. Senate. The Independent Green Party's Reverend Aaron Lyles is a church and community leader. Another Independent Green Party leader on the ballot, veteran. The Indian Green Party Burkhart is a candidate for County Board of Supervisors in Isle of Wight County. That is the southeastern part of the Virginia near Virginia Beach. Albert is a strong Independent Green Party advocate for more trains, less traffic. For every dollar invested in rail creates over $20 economic development. As the Indie Green Party Albert Burkhart says, rail saves lives. Green Party's rails grows the economy, rails create jobs, rails increase the value of our homes, businesses, and communities. Rail grows revenue for our schools, police, and fire departments. Green Party Rail is a job creator and a planet saver.
You are watching Green TV, the show that focuses on independent Green Party candidates, and positive eco-jobs for the economy, Green New Deal solutions. We're talking solar jobs, wind jobs, geothermal jobs, and rail jobs.
Well, folks, since I was interrupted, I'm going to repeat my call to action. So I call upon the National Green Party to use this opportunity to convene a strategy session to decide which congressional district to target, the candidate to nominate, and how to leverage national resources to that candidate. We may not succeed the first time around. The odds are great, but the global warming crisis, together with the advent of peak oil, has shown the need for Green Party leadership is even greater. So eventually, we will succeed.
Green Party National Co-Chair, Dr. Audrey Clement. Dr. Audrey Clement is the Independent Green Party endorsee candidate for Arlington Board of Supervisors. Dr. Clement served for several years as state chair of the Green Party. Dr. Audrey Clement, Green Party, has been on Green Party Green TV many times. Cora?
Brooklyn Kinlay is the Independent Green Party candidate for Arlington County School Board. The Independent Green Party's Brooklyn Kinlay received a bachelor's degree from Alverno College. Brooklyn Kinlay in the Green Party is a real estate professional. Brooklyn Kinlay can be reached by email, brooklynkay@kw.com, or Call the Independent Green Party candidate, Brooklyn Kinlay, at 917-601-0542.
For Green Party news and to follow the Independent Green Party and Green Party candidates and positive Green New Deal eco-jobs for the economy solutions, Green Party Watch on the web is an excellent source. The Green Party is one of only four, glasses broke, the Green Party is one of only four national Green parties, one of four national parties in the United States. The Green Party Watch reports that there are 2 states starting petition drives already to put the Green Party candidate on the ballot for president in 2016. Those states are Missouri and Arkansas.
We call for an emergency transition to a green economy powered by 100% wind, water, and sun by 2030.
Yes, yes.
The Green Party's Dr. Jill Stein launched her exploratory committee for president in February. Dr. Jill Stein is one of 3 announced possible Green Party candidates for president. Dr. Jill Stein, according to most Green Party experts, is the leading candidate for the Green Party nomination.
Daryl Cherney, Green Party candidate and leader, also launched an exploratory committee to seek the Green Party's nomination for president. The Green Party Daryl Cherney is a documentarian, a filmmaker, and musician. Daryl Cherney has been active for decades in the Green Party. The Green Party nominee for vice president in 2008, Rosa Clemente, may launch a campaign. Rosa Clemente is a wife, a mother, a hip-hop artist, and a university professor. Rosa Clemente is a Puerto Rican African-American Green Party leader.
Dr. Kent Mesplay declared as a presidential candidate for the Green Party nomination. Dr. Mesplay is a Green Party scientist and veteran, Green Party leader and candidate. The Green Party's Kent Mesplay is a Native American Indian. Kent Mesplay is widely respected in the Green Party as a calm, considerate, inclusive leader.
Thank you, Cora. You're watching Green TV, the show obviously focusing on Green Party candidates for state, local, and Green Party candidates for national office. So we have brought you up to date on some of the leading candidates in the state of Virginia for local and state office, and the candidates running for Green Party a presidential nomination in 2016. That's Dr. Kent Mesplay, Dr. Jill Stein, and Daryl Cherney, and possibly Rosa Clemente. Now we want to shift the conversation a bit to Cora Foley first. Cora, this candidacy for a Springfield supervisor in Fairfax County, what motivated you to seek that office?
Well, I'm running, and thank you for having me here today to explain my candidacy, Kerry. It's a real pleasure and honor to be here. First of all, I'm running for Springfield supervisor because I want to improve the quality of life for Springfield district residents. In particular, I want to redress the unfairness towards Springfield district senior taxpayers and their families. Other districts in Fairfax County have 17 permanent senior centers, and Springfield district none. Now, as you know, all of Fairfax County is experiencing growth in the number of senior citizens, and for the last 8 years, I have been working to develop the Burke West Springfield Senior Center without walls. Last November, we talked to the incumbent about having a permanent facility to address the growing waiting lists and the need for the health programs in Springfield District. Again, because the district is the only one that has not provided for the taxpayers, the senior taxpayers like other districts have. Unfortunately, since that meeting where he gave good words that expanding existing facilities sounds like the best thing in the world for him, he has refused to meet with us. So thinking about it, and as I said, having worked on this project since 2007, I thought it was incumbent for us in the Burke West Springfield Senior Center Without Walls to raise the level of discussion and mobilize the voters for fairness. I would say that my position is that of a fiscal conservative who believes in social justice. I have actually pledged that if elected, I will slash the $500,000 annual budget for the Springfield District Supervisor and use the savings to build the annex to the Pohick Regional Library, which is being renovated as of September. Will be renovated starting in September in order to provide a permanent facility for necessary health programs for seniors.
Just a couple of quick things there, Brooklyn, Cora. I forgot to mention, and I apologize, Stephen Puryear, who is Independent Green Party candidate for Northern Virginia Soil and Water Conservation District Director. Of course, there are many other Independent Green Party candidates on there, but we wanted to make sure that we got Stephen Puryear mentioned in this broadcast.
That's excellent.
I am, of course, running for Braddock District Supervisor. There are 9 municipal districts in Fairfax County with a total of 10 people, along with the chair, serving on the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors that oversee a $7.5 billion annual budget. That includes the general fund and the infrastructure budget, so the total. Should also point out, listening to you closely, Cora, each Board of Supervisor member gets about $500,000 for a staff at their office. And I heard you just say if elected to Springfield, you would not have a staff. You would take that money and you would devote it to building the senior center. Is that?
Well, first of all, let me say I learned a lot from you. I will thank you very much for providing me with advice on running. The first thing I want to say is that it is important that we're running as independents, not beholden to any of this special interest. And my position is that I will not. The incumbent has a chief of staff that he pays $120,000 a year, way above even the increased pay for the supervisors. I would take that position out. I will certainly slash it in half, take half of that money, and then use that to build a senior center or an annex to the Pohick Library as a facility for the seniors to have necessary health programs. Yes, that's what I will do.
Wow. Brooklyn, let's talk about your candidacy for Arlington County School Board just a moment, and let's introduce folks to you. Where were you born? Where'd you grow up? Where'd you go to school?
I was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I went to school at Vernal, which is a private women's Catholic university. I grew up most of my life in Wisconsin. I've traveled a bit. I've lived in Chicago, and then I came here. I lived here for about a year and a half. I used to be a paralegal at a patent law firm, and then I moved back home, went back to Chicago. My mom was sick, so I kind of had to take care of her. And then I think that I discovered that DC, the East Coast, is the best place for me. Like, I don't understand why, but in my bones, I feel that this is where I should be, and this is where I should make root in my life, and I should not leave. So I love it here. So. Fantastic.
Well, I've got, and Cora, I'd ask you this question too, and maybe both of you. How big of families do you have now? You're a mom and a grandma.
And as I said, I have my Burke West Springfield Senior Center Without Walls that I carry around because I tell people we want walls. I have my 95-year-old mother with me, and
in the picture,
and my husband. We've been married since 1973, so 42 years. And my son and his wife, who, by the way, was an immigrant from Ireland, and my 2 grandchildren, 5-year-old Daniel and 3-year-old Kira, who were the first Foleys to be born here in Burke, Virginia. So we have quite an investment in Virginia. We've lived there since 1980. So
that's my plan.
Yeah. So Fairfax County has been the great. Exactly. That's the idea. Absolutely.
Brooklyn, what about you, brothers and sisters?
I have 4 2 brothers, 2 sisters, and then it's me, which is 5, actually all 5. Unfortunately, last year my sister passed away from cancer, so she was 33.
Sorry for
It's
your
unfortunate. Anything else?
Sure. Cora, now let's dig down into the Fairfax County budget just a bit. One of the things as an independent Green Party, I'm an independent candidate in a nonpartisan race for Braddock District Supervisor, endorsed by the Independent Green Party. When I look at the budget, one of the things that I want to see the county do is cut taxpayer subsidies for big oil, big auto, big asphalt, and that means creating positive solutions of building rail and increasing bikeable, walkable, pedestrian-friendly communities.
Outstanding.
We know this grows the value of our homes, our businesses, and our communities. I see we've got 1 minute. So you've got 1 minute, Cora, to tell me about the budget. Well, yeah.
Well, the most important thing I think to remember is that you do not want to increase the taxes so much that you drive people away. Most of the seniors want to age in place. And I think when we decide on the budget for the future, we have to consider the needs of all the members of the Fairfax family, the seniors who would like to stay here, and the young children, like my grandchildren, who want to grow and learn here. It's a very important task to balance that.
And the relocators.
And the relocators, like you, exactly. Yes, to continue making Fairfax a wonderful place for everybody.
Yes, I love it.
Fantastic. Well, folks, we really thank you for joining us on Independent Green Party, Green TV today to talk about positive solutions. Do we have, I'm not sure, Brooklyn, quick, maybe 10, 15 seconds, something quick? I didn't put you on the spot a bit, did I?
Well, I'm honored and I'm humbled to be endorsed by such esteemed leaders here in Arlington.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We thank you for joining us on Independent Green Party, Green TV, focusing on eco-jobs for the economy. Solar jobs, wind jobs, geothermal jobs, rail jobs. I'm Kerry Campbell. Look forward to seeing you next time on Green TV.